Hi, Patrick here from Have Cheetah Will View. It is Sunday morning, 10 a.m. And yeah, I, the cheetah just reminded me I had not done my picks for today, this week. So I already missed Thursday, so we can't count Thursday. Um, all right, so let's get into it. Tampa Bay at Atlanta. Atlanta's playing a little bit better, but Tampa Bay. Yeah, I think Tampa Bay's the better team. Don't you think so? So let's just go with Tampa Bay on the road to beat Atlanta. And speaking of that, speaking of Atlanta, speaking of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Steeler Nation fans, we got some good news this week. And I do mean that. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not being facetious. But the good news is that Ben Roethlisberger is going to retire at the end of this year, and it's about fucking time. I'm so happy to hear that. I truly am. It's gonna make. I mean, I follow the Steelers. You guys hear me talk about the Steelers. I have a lot of general fun back and forth with my friends. Talking a little bit. But my passion for following the Steelers has not been there since Roethlisberger has. He showed his true colors of what he is. Nobody wants to have a rapist on their team, right? And and that's what Ben is. That's what he's been doing. He bought his justice. Not respected the man ever since. I wish he was off the team forever ago. So I'm just making that crystal clear that I am not a Roethlisberger fan. I don't care if he won us the Super Bowl this year or not. Didn't care when they went to the Super Bowl last time. Just glad he's gone. I don't mind going 0-16 or 0-17 with another quarterback. At least I know he's a decent human being. So yeah, that's my little rant on a Sunday, and it might surprise you how I feel. But come next year, I think my passion for following the Steelers will probably be a lot more, which will probably be a lot. A lot means my friends, my, my friendship with Hobbs might suffer. My friendship with Justin might suffer. They think I'm on talking trash now. Just wait till I get some passion behind it. Um, yeah, I'm glad he's retiring. I'm glad he's retiring somewhat healthy. I mean, I'm not that big of an asshole. He has sacrificed a lot physically, and maybe he tried to turn the page when he got married or whatnot. All I know is that there was a lot of shit going on with him, and he had the money to pay off his justice. So, um, well, there you go. Hard to root for a team when your players are, they do shenanigans like that. So, all right. So let's go back to the picks. So Tampa Bay, yeah, I do think they're going to come back and they're going to rally and they're going to beat Atlanta here. I like them. They've had a nice road win last week against Indianapolis, so I don't think they'll have a trouble playing in Atlanta. Arizona at Chicago. Arizona at Chicago. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Cardinals were off last week, and they were. They were off last week, so that's good because now they can get a little bit healthy because they need to be healthy because they've been struggling a little bit. But I think Chicago is a perfect game for them to get healthy on. Um, Chicago's not that good. Chicago did beat the Lions last week by 2 points. But then again, who hasn't beaten the Lions, right? Oh, that's right. The Steelers haven't beat the Lions. So there you go. um, so I'm picking Arizona to beat Chicago. All right. So here's the Chargers flying in to play Cincinnati and the Bengals. Joe Burrow and the Bengals. The Bengals pretty much ended the Steelers season last week with a 41-10 shellacking. Um, Believe it or not, even though the Bengals swept the Steelers this year, and they've won three in a row now against the Steelers, Hobbs has not been talking a lot of trash. I'm surprised. He's got to pick up his game a little bit. Um, Bengals are in really good shape. They're at home. I think they're going to go ahead and handle the Chargers, and they're going to get back into the division race. Definitely back in the division race. Minnesota at Detroit. Minnesota. New York Giants at Miami. Miami will win. That's gonna be a good game though. That's gonna be a dogfight. That's gonna be tough. The Dolphins won again last week. They're now 5-7, 5-7, 5-7. They win here, they could be back knocking on the door of the playoffs. Because the AFC has been so even this year, it doesn't take a lot to get back into the mix. So the Dolphins, if they could beat the Giants, oh, woo-hoo, it's gonna be interesting. But the Giants need this game too, though. They're 4-7. They hadn't had their bye week yet, so they need this game to stay, to stay in the hunt. But I do think that I'm taking Miami here. I think Miami is really hitting on the stride. I like their chances a lot here. Philadelphia at New York. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go Philadelphia here. Phillies will win that. Indianapolis at Houston. I'm taking Indianapolis. Um, Washington at the Las Vegas Raiders. Wow. The only thing I can say about this is thank God for the Raiders, because if it wasn't for the Raiders free falling, everybody would be poking at the Steelers, looking at the Steelers and going like, yeah. But thank God for the Raiders, right? Um, no, I can't really say that in all honesty. Those guys have had a really bad year. Um, Not talent wise. It's just I don't know any team that could have gone through what they've gone through and come out on the other side. I really don't. You lose your coach in a really shady way. Uh, Two of your best players, one player kills two, kills another human being. The other one's acting a fool. A split second away from killing somebody. Um, just a, you know what? It's just a car crash in Vegas. Um, and they have played like it. They have played like they were just shocked. They're shell shocked. What was once a promising season has just really sadly just gone away. Even though they did beat the Cowboys last week, and that who knows? Who knows? Um, but 6-5, right? 6-5. I mean, they could get back into it, but I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. Um, I'm not really feeling it for those guys. Hold on. My sound was playing here. Uh, Washington's on fire. They're playing like they're supposed to be playing all year long. It will be enough to carry them over through Las Vegas. Yeah, I think so. I think they're going to come in there. I mean, the Raiders got a really nice win against the Cowboys, but Washington's a team on fire. I do think they're going to come in and stop Vegas. Um, Raiders need to win. They don't win this game. They're 6-6 and they're free falling. Yeah, not good. Not good. Jacksonville at the Rams. I'll take the Rams. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah, I'm taking the Ravens all day long on this. I don't know if I'm going to pick the Steelers again this year. I really don't know any other game that they might be favored in. Maybe the Browns, if the Browns are still banged up. I don't know, but I don't see the Steelers winning another game right now. Um, this could be it. And if that's the case, please let somebody hold the door open so as Ben walks through, Rob Tomlin can go right behind him. That would be aces. Um, San Francisco at Seattle. Let's just say for giggles, let's say San Francisco could go out there and surprise Seattle. Seattle his seasons has just fallen apart. Denver at Kansas City. That's going to be the game for me to watch for sure. That's the game for me to watch. The Chiefs were off last week. I do think the Broncos won again. They did. They wiped out the Chargers, 28-13. So the Broncos they're still fighting. They're still fighting. Now remember, the Broncos are not a team that was supposed to do anything this year. They got a stopgap quarterback in Teddy Bridgewater. They weren't expected to do shit this year. They traded away the best defensive player, and yet here they are, 6-5, well in the division, and control their destiny. Basically, they've been the pleasant surprise of the year for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Broncos. I'm taking the Broncos. to go in there and surprise Kansas City. I think Kansas City's a little bit full of themselves now. I mean, they've forgotten how they've been struggling. I think that'll be a mistake. I think Denver will win. New England at Buffalo. Yeah, sorry, Justin, man. I know yesterday was your birthday, and happy birthday to you. But the Bills ain't giving you a present, brother. They're gonna give you a big L. The Patriots are gonna go in there and take care of business. Patriots are definitely the favorite to win the division now, and not only their defense is really strong, but that offense is really clicking now too. That right now it could be a toss up between. It could be between the wow. Who knows? Right now, I think the Patriots are the best team in the AFC right now. They have explosive offense. They blew apart Tennessee last week at home, put up 36 on them. They're just clicking. I like them to win, and I like them to win convincingly at Buffalo. And this is one of two games that the Patriots and Buffalo will be playing. So there you go. Teams that are off this week are Cleveland, Green Bay, the Titans. They needed it, and Carolina. They needed it too. All right, so that's my picks. Let me know what you think down below, and we'll talk at you soon. All right, until the next one.